Paragraph 22 just simply says adjustments. This is that the buyer and seller agree to prorate certain things. Okay? The most common one is taxes. Then you have HOA dues, you may have for rental income, there can be deposits. These are things that you want to pay seller for the time you own the property, and buyer, you pay for the time that you own the property. So one person doesn't pay all the taxes, we prorate it based on the number of days in the year that someone owns a property. Now, for taxes, the most common one, attorneys, the contract says, attorneys determine what tax information they're going to deem reliable. This is mainly because someone may say, well, I'm being taxed at 7%, seller is. Buyer, you're only going to be taxed at 4%, so I think we should prorate taxes at 4%. Well, that's true if the buyer qualifies as it being their personal residence and they go make timely application and get the taxes reduced. I don't know whether they're going to do that as the attorney. I use last year's tax rates. Now, parties can always agree otherwise. Somebody came up with the idea that because we're not prorating on actual information, or also because there's called point of sale tax increases, that the two of you should get together at the end of the year and re-prorate the taxes. That's what this paragraph in the middle of this says. And it says that you guys are going to come together when those actual tax bills come out, and we're going to reprogram. I don't see this happening. You know, buyer, you're going to buy our house in February. We're going to prorate the taxes. Seller, you're going to pay what your share is. Let's say it's an even 10 months. 2 months. Buyer, you're going to pay for 10 months. I don't see any way that the two of you in December, November, December, are going to come back together and say, no, the taxes changed by this much. We're going to reprorate them. I just don't see it happening. In my office, I discuss all of this. We sign a final tax agreement saying that the prorations are final at closing. The last sentence of this talks about special assessments. If the special assessment is approved before the closing, then the seller pays it. If the special assessment is approved after closing, then the buyer would pay it.